First of all, man, let me congratulate you on entering rehab. It's a big move. It took you a whole lot of courage to walk through those doors, man. I'm proud of you. But now you just started. You just got into the game. You're entering boot camp, bruh. That's what rehab is. Rehab is training. Rehab is boot camp. Out here is the real deal. So now, in order for you to deal with life on life terms, you are going to have to learn how to deal with some things. You're going to have to learn how to deal with the number one obstacle that every addict around the world have, man. The number one obstacle that we all had to learn how to get past, man. And that's ourselves, man. You have to learn how to deal with you. Remember, you are the reason why you're there. You are the reason why you're in the facility. You are the reason why they thought it was a good idea to put some dope in you. You thought it was a good idea to rob the bank. You thought it was a good idea to mess around on your wife, to steal from your parents. You the one told yourself that stuff was a good idea. Now you're in rehab. Now what you gonna do? You gonna man up? You gonna finish the program? Or you gonna go out like a little wimp and leave early? Now, the disease of addiction, his job is to slick you. His job is to tell you things like you need to leave. He gonna tell you things like your wife needs you. He gonna tell you things like your children need you. You should get a job. You need to make more money. I don't like this counselor. The food here is no good. His job is to just mess you all up and then get you up out of there, because why? He wants you to feel bad about yourself. If you don't complete the program, that's another thing that you're going to tell yourself, like, you know what? I am a failure. I am no good. I don't know how to complete anything. That's his job. He want to continue to tell you those lies. But I'm here to tell you, you can, and you will complete the program. Now, some of you guys, this is first time y'all been there. Welcome. It can be scary. It's going to be a little scary because you might don't know what to expect. Then you got the guys, that go in and out of facility, just go on and on. They actually are addicted to going in and out of the treatment center. They go so much that the people just let them in. They say, come on in, bro. We know you, go and get your bed. Go and get your bed, bro. They know you so much, So because people can get addicted to the cycle of going in and out. But I'm going to give y'all a couple of tricks, man, and a couple of tips and a couple of nuggets that will keep you there and keep you on your toes, and watch with vigilant how you tell yourself certain things, man. Number one thing you must have to do, man, you must remember the first day that you walk through the door. Never ever forget that pain. Never ever forget the hopelessness. Never ever forget the despair. Never ever forget how you just didn't want to live, man. Remember that first day. Regardless how long you stay, regardless how long you be there, man, never forget the first day. Because one way the disease of addiction like to trip us up, it makes us forget. We forget the first day. Now we begin to gain some weight. Now we begin to get jobs. Our wives come up there bringing us food and things like that. We going home, spending time with our kids and, rubbing the dog and all this type stuff. And man, listen, man, don't let the disease of addiction make you think that's recovery, bruh. Listen, if you're in a safe environment, which you are going to, and you begin to not use no dope 1 week, and you not use no dope 2 weeks, and you not use no dope 3 weeks, and then you're talking about a month, now you're talking about another month. The disease of addiction will make you think you actually recovering, bro. He'll tell you that. He'll tell you that. He said, yeah, you recovering. You got this thing. You ain't got no bit whatsoever what recovery is. Just because you're in a safe environment and haven't used no dope, that does not mean you're recovering. What that means is that you ain't got high. That's what that means, right? So now, you have to remember the first day. Second of all, step 2, you have to remember, watch this, to learn how to tell on yourself. Because in the process of you doing things and, going to classes and going to see your counselor and your wife coming up there to see you, in the process, the disease of addiction, bruh, he gonna try you. Yes, he gonna try you. He gonna hit you with something like this. He gonna say, "Go get you one," or whatever how way the disease talk to you. That's how my disease used to talk to me. He said, "Go get you one." Now he just testing you. He want to see where you at. He want to see, can you tell on yourself. He want to see, are you going to tell your counselor? Are you going to tell your best friend in the facility? If you got a sponsor, he want to see, is you going to tell your sponsor? He just testing you, bro. Now, a lot of times when people begin to go to these facilities and they begin to feel better about themselves, they think they somewhere that they not. Right? They think they somewhere that they're not. So when their mind say go get high, they keep it to themselves. And in recovery, it's called reservations. Yes, sir. Reservations. That's that part of your recovery program that you just keep on the side just in case, right? Now remember, things are only a reservation if you don't tell on it. Soon as you expose it to light, soon as you expose it to light and God's grace, poof, it's gone. It's no longer a reservation, man, right? Something about that darkness, something about the light of Jesus or whoever your higher power is, something about that light just scares it off, right? So that's the second thing you must do. The third thing you must do is to what? You must do the program, whatever it is, right? They might tell you to write. They might tell you to go to this class. They might tell you to go to that class, Bible study, choir. I don't know what they're going to tell you in there, but do the program. You have to do the program, yeah, because you are in training. You are in boot camp. How can you listen to a sponsor on the outside if you can't listen to a counselor on the inside? You have to know how to take suggestions. You are the reason why you got there. So you have to learn how to do something differently. Do it differently. Do it, man. Don't just be, when they tell you to go to a meeting, don't just get the paper, man, and get it signed and, and slip out the back. Those are behaviors. Those are behaviors of people who want to stay the same. You are trying to change. You trying to do something different. You trying to grow. Okay? You trying to grow, so you gonna have to do something different, man. And you have to do the program. Complete the program, okay? Complete the program, complete your assignments, do it to the best of your ability. It's not about being perfect. You just have to be willing to take some suggestions. All right? So 1, you got to remember the first day you walk through there. 2, you have to snitch on yourself. You got to tell on yourself. No matter what your mind say, you have to tell on yourself. And 3, you have to do whatever they suggest that you do. Okay, now here's the deal. Now the disease of addiction, the longer you stay in there, the ante gonna go up. He gonna really be talking to you. He gonna be trying to disqualify you. So people from the outside gonna begin to come in there, and it's gonna begin to tell you things like you shouldn't do that program. You shouldn't go to AA. You shouldn't go to NA or whatever A come up in there. But here's the thing about recovery. Recovery is not only just doing something different. Recovery is about getting connected. So you have to get connected. You get connected while you're in there. You don't wait until you leave and try to get connected, because it's going to trick you, man. It's going to tell you, right? It's going to tell you that you don't need to get connected. I got this. No, you don't, man. No, you don't. You don't have it, man, right? So now you got to get a little recovery in you, right? And getting a little recovery in you is getting you a sponsor, right? Getting you a sponsor, take some suggestions inside, take some suggestions outside, begin to make meetings with him, begin to build relationship with him, begin to go and get numbers from outside of your safe environment. Okay? So, in the process of doing that, some other things going to happen. Because you got to remember, the disease of addiction, he just wants you up out of there, man. He just wants you up out of there. So now you're going to begin to get things like your job. You're going to begin to get the kids back into your life. And you're going to begin to get the wife. And You're going to begin to get all this other stuff, the job, and you might go back to school, but that doesn't mean you're recovering. Just because your wife let you back in the house, Holmes, don't mean you're recovering. Just because your job held you a job and let you come back, that does not mean you're recovering. Recovery is when you start to apply spiritual principles in all areas of your life. I had to tell y'all that because what happened is that a lot of people go to these facilities and they think they're recovering because they ain't using no dope. No, man, you just ain't getting high. You have to practice spiritual principles. We all got character defects. We all have shortcomings. Those are the things that we use in life. We use anger. We use resentment. We use bitterness, unforgiveness. All those are character defects. Now we have to learn how to apply spiritual principles in all areas of our life. Stick and stay, man. You can do it. I know you can do it. Just practice those 4 things, those 4 hacks, and you're going to be all right. Subscribe, man. DM me, email me, let me know how y'all doing. You are not alone. You're never alone. I'm proud of you, man. Keep up the good work. I'm out.